Hey everybody, Will here, hoping to provide some clarification on the funnels and the promotional resources you're going to have during this launch. We are pre-launch right now, so the very first thing we're trying to do is get people to a webinar. Now, you will notice in the app, the Affiliate Triad app where you can create your affiliate links, that you have two types of links you can create. These are the two funnels that are live right now. There are many funnels that we're going to use during the promotion. This webinar registration funnel, it's just for the first and second webinars. Let me show you what that means in just a second. And then you have the ebook funnel. But remember, we also have the webinar replays. We're going to have a video sales letter. We're going to have a last chance webinar. We're going to have a last chance bonus page. So there are a lot of different funnels that are coming. For you to have an idea of all the funnels that are coming that are planned, and we may have some unplanned things, if you open up the promotion guide PDF, at the end of it, where I link to all the email swipes, these will give you an idea of the funnels that are going to be used. The webinar registration emails, this is for webinars 1 and 2, and I'll show you why in a second it's for webinars 1 and 2. We have the email replay, the webinar replay swipes. These aren't used yet. You can't use these either here or the ones preloaded in Kartra, okay? Because you don't have email replay affiliate links yet. Remember, I've only released 2 links over here for you to promote. There will be more links for additional funnels and additional pages coming. So when we release them, you will have more options of links to create over here. We also have the ebook squeeze page. That's a completely separate funnel that you can create an affiliate link for. We have a last chance webinar registration. That's for that's for the webinar 3. That's the May 11th webinar. You don't have an affiliate link for that yet either. And you have the cart close email swipes. Those are the last chance offer pages for the bonuses, okay? So these are the 5 different quote-unquote funnels that we're going to use, but you only have the webinar registration email swipes that you can create links for, and you have your ebook squeeze page email swipes. You can create links for that. Those are the only 2 that are live. Let me talk about webinars now. Here we have the Tuesday, May 5th at 12 noon Pacific webinar. The reason we only gave you 1 webinar link, affiliate link, is because when this timer hits 0, even if the person uses the link that you used them to get them to this page will automatically redirect to the 6 p.m. webinar. The reason we did this is because it is the same exact webinar content. We're going to do the same webinar twice. Now, what we are calling webinar 3, that is a completely separate funnel. So when this timer hits 0 on webinar 1, it'll automatically redirect them, the page, I mean, not the registration, but the page will automatically redirect them to webinar number 2, which you can see is a few hours later, okay? So you send a link that will take them to this page. If they get to that link and it comes to this page and this has already hit 0, they automatically get forward to the next one. So you don't have to worry about creating separate links. The same link that you provide them for the first webinar registration will work. If they come to this page after 12 noon Pacific, they won't see this 12 noon Pacific page because the timer will have hit 0. They will see the second page. This is all automatic. You don't have to do anything, whether you're using the easy button or whether you are using the optimizer plan. This should automatically be set up in on these pages. Okay, now there is a when this second page hits 0 though, we still have to send them somewhere. So what we've done is we've created a special link that when we make it live before this hits 0, it will take them to the webinar replay. It will not take them to the 3rd webinar because it's a separate funnel. It doesn't make sense. It's a completely separate funnel. You will send emails later for the Wholesale Formula Exposed, which is the last chance webinar, May 11th at 1 p.m. Pacific. So webinar 1 automatically, when it hits 0, goes to webinar 2. Webinar 2, when it hits 0, it will take them to the replay page. The replay page. So you won't lose any traffic by only having 1 link set up for this. Now, when the webinar replay is available, you will also have email swipes you can use that automatically that tell them about the replay, right? And you will have the ability to create a webinar replay link over here. It'll be a separate link that you can create. But even if they use this old link, it will still get them there. So I hope that makes it a little bit clearer what you're doing. Now, these same webinars that these same swipes that are linked to here have already been preloaded in your Kartra account when you imported the funnel. Now you have to use these emails if you have a list in Kartra and you want to send them emails, right? Now, when you import them, they might be completely out of order. They may not make sense. It's just we can't control how they get imported, okay? So the cart close email, that is a link you don't have. So it's easier if you look at the PDF and you look at these email swipes and read them and see if they make sense. For example, obviously today you wouldn't send an email that says, hey, the cart's about to close. This is, you only have 6 hours. So if you actually read through the emails, it should make sense as well. And the easiest way of reading the emails, instead of trying to open up all the emails in Kartra, because these emails are the same as the emails that are linked to in these documents, just go read them in the documents. Okay, so the emails you should be looking for are either the ebook funnel 1, 2, and 3, and you don't have to send them all. For example, the suggested schedule, which is over here, said to only promote the free gift Saturday or Sunday. So Monday you won't promote that anymore. So you have 3 emails, but if you haven't sent them out yet because it's Sunday today and this is the first time you're mailing out, you're only going to email for the ebook one time. So go ahead and pick any of these emails. They're all standalone emails. So if you send number 3 before you send number 1 and 2, it doesn't matter. Just send any of them that you like better, okay? And then the next day either send another one or don't send any more of those sequences. Because you have all these emails does not mean you have to use them all. They're all options for you to use. We wrote all the emails as standalone. The only thing you have to choose is which funnel you're going to be promoting based upon what's in the schedule, or you can customize your own schedule if you would like, right? And then choose the correct email that you want to send. And again, there's no right or wrong. If you only want to send one email for the ebook funnel and you pick email number 2, that's awesome. You picked sample number 2. Congratulations. If you later decide you want to send another email because you changed your mind, you can send 3 or 1. It doesn't matter. They can go into any orders. These are just sample number 1, sample number 2, sample number 3. Then you have the webinar replay emails and you have the webinar reg email. These are all for the same webinar. Okay? The third webinar is called the last webinar. That's what this is called, the last webinar. That's the May 11th. I don't know if that was very clear before. So you can send any of these emails based upon the schedule, or you can modify the schedule. For example, some of you may want to keep sending the free gift for a while. I suggest you just follow our promotion schedule. Remember, you can't edit these emails. You can't edit the last webinar emails or the cart close emails yet, and you can't send them out because you don't have links for those. Those pages aren't up yet. When the links are available, they'll be here. And make sure that you test the links, because I may give you the webinar replay links on Monday so you can start pre-creating your emails, but it doesn't mean you can send that out yet. You can only send that out when the replay is live. So keep testing your links, and as soon as the replay goes live, we will also tell you in Slack when the replay goes live. So I hope that gets a little bit more clarity. I hope I didn't confuse you even more. So I told you why you only need 1 link for the webinars, because it goes from webinar 1. When it hits 0, it automatically goes to the 6 p.m. webinar. You have to do nothing about it. And then after that, it'll go automatically to the replay. And then you have the other funnels. So if you look at the PDF, if you're wondering what funnels are going to come, look at the email swipes. These are the funnels. So today you have this one, which is the webinar 1/2, and you have the ebook that you can promote. You cannot promote the replay yet. That's coming later. You cannot promote the last chance webinar yet. That's coming later. You cannot send the cart close email swipes. Those are emails that you're going to use on the last day only. So hopefully that added some clarity and not any confusion. And before I end this video, I just wanted to make one more note. For some of you, this is the very first time that you are promoting an offer as an affiliate. And so there's a lot of lingo that you may not be familiar with, or a lot of terminology you may not be familiar with. And that's okay, because you're learning new things that are going to serve you in the future. So while you may be confused during this promotion and you may be struggling a little bit, next time you do it, it's going to be easier, and the time after that, it's going to be easier. For some of you, you've never even dealt with an affiliate link before, and then people are asking about shortening links, and you have no clue what that even means, right? But as you go through this process, you're going to learn more and more and more. So month 2 or month 3 or month 4, at some point, you're going to be a pro at this. This is going to be a no-brainer to you. So give yourself a break. It's okay to struggle a little bit. It's okay to not know. It's okay to ask questions, and it's okay to mess up sometimes, right? I hope that you're seeing that affiliate triad is a long-term business proposition for you, and that you are going to grow as we go through the program. And every time we do an offer, you're going to do better and better. A lot of people in Slack who are absolutely struggling setting up the copy e-class funnel came back and said, "Wow, now this is so much easier. I have so much more experience now. I feel like a pro," and that's because they struggled and they learned. So this may be new to many of you, and it's okay. We're here to support you. Some things may not go right, and again, it's just a process of learning. At some point, you have to learn this stuff, so it might as well be now. So again, I will see you in Slack, and I'm sure I'll be shooting some more videos and talking to you as the promotion goes along.